Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. So, we are back with a little more, Digimon Survive. We didn't get through a whole lot last time, but it was also important in its own way. A lot didn't happen, but a lot also happened. That being, everyone kind of still reeling from Rio's death. Aoi completely blames herself. Minoru is overacting to try to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal. So he kind of blames himself. But we all kind of blame ourselves in our own way. There was more we all could have done, at least in our eyes, but we didn't. Namely being not actually talking to him or making jokes about how he's acting. So everyone's still kind of trying to process that. We're still in the middle of our free action moment. Maybe we'll actually have Shuji and all them. Do we see Shuji and Lotmon show? Yes, they did show up again. Good. But because we, because it's the start of a new stream, I have to do a new free battle. But also, because it's the start of a new, Digimon stream, I'm gonna need to bring up our recolors. Again, these ones will probably be a little more simplistic. I'm just gonna get my pictures. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I've been running around a little bit today. Not a whole lot. I've also just been trying to keep moving somewhat, keep myself awake, do what I need to do without running out of time on stuff. I don't know. Now I'm rambling. Okay, I'll use that artwork. Alright, I gotta go with slightly different artwork for this one. Slightly. It's still good. Alright. So let me just get our brand new Digimon recolors of the week up. Or of the stream, I mean. Not of the week, just of the stream. Okay, we should be set. So, Greymon. We all know Greymon. He's Agumon's usual standard Digivolution. And the first time we see one of the partners become a champion. And then there's his recolor. Black, Greymon Black, or Black Greymon, or Greymon Virus type. Yeah, this is an official thing. They just made him blue. That's it. He's blue with yellow eyes instead of orange with red eyes. I told you this one would be a little more simplistic. I'll probably have a lot more simplistic recolors from now on, because I think I got some of the real good heavy hitter ones out of the way. Like the 3 different types of Agumon. But still. As Digimon at its finest. Just slap a different coat of paint on them, they're a different Digimon entirely. But again, we gotta do a free battle because it's the beginning of the stream. My units are probably very severely underleveled, considering how little of these I do. Oh well. Alright, bring in the Lotmon. Bring in Floramon. We'll bring in Agumon, so I know I have someone that can actually talk. Kugamon, the Meramon we just got, and I'll bring in the Gomamon. Who knows, maybe I can get all 3 of these Digimon. Oh shit, they're all faster. Except for that one other Biomon, apparently it's slow as fuck. We're gonna end turn. We're gonna talk to Biomon. Why are leaves green? Or red or yellow? Or yellow or red? Alright, that's not too bad. Have you ever told a lie? Once for a friend? Oh, never mind. Alright. Well, that Biomon's pissed at me. Oh well. Alright, I'll try the other Biomon. Someday I'm gonna run this joint. Good to have goals. Oh, fuck you. You're a nice mon. Fuck, never mind, alright. Both Biomons hate me. Yep, they hate me. Alright, I gotta kill them. Alright. Floramon to Vegemon. I'm really bad at getting these answers straight. Oh, not item. It's amazing that Lopmon cannot talk to them. Is it because Shuji's an asshole, or they're too timid themselves so they won't talk? I'm willing to go with, it's because Shuji's an asshole. Alright, let's try talking to the Meramon. Want to do nothing but fun things. You too, right? You know your stuff? That's right. Pretty much agree with whatever he says and he's cool. I know what you mean. Alright, not too bad. Taking a nap from stuffing your face is just the best. Yeah, the best. 57% chance. Do I need another Meramon? No. Do I want another Meramon? Yes. Well, fuck you too. Just for that, I'm gonna kill your Biomon friends. One-shotted. Go. Who wants Kentucky Fried Chicken? Poop toss. Yep. That's fine. That's okay. Because now the Meramon gets to kill you. Alright, not bad. Alright, good. Lopmon leveled up. Floramon did. Agumon did, even though it really doesn't need to. Dokugumon did. Marimon did. And the Gomamon. Cool, like everyone I brought with me leveled up. Perfect. Ah, I almost had a double level up for the fucking Gomamon. Bandage and a growth stone. Oh yeah, I should probably throw some of those items on people. Might be a good idea. In fact, I'll do that now, perhaps. Oh, I have a potency crystal on him right now. Deals light damage, absorbs HP equal to a portion of the damage dealt. That brings his attack just up in general. Just another potency crystal. Stamina's a lot more HP. That might come in handy. Speed. It's more defense. Another defense crystal. A vexing potency crystal. Okay, we got the potency crystal equipped. That's 30. Vexing brings it up another 45. Yeah, sure. Potency and vexing potency. Why the hell not? We're just gonna make Agumon a fucking powerhouse. Alright. Labramon. I'll give Labramon a stamina crystal. And... I mean, it's already plenty fast. Let's go with the guard charge. Why not? You are all about speed. You already have a stamina crystal, so I'm gonna give you a thing for speed. That was this thing, yeah. Make you even faster. Why not? Dracmon. You can get the Aegis crystal. And... you can get Guard Break. Why not? Lower their defense so you do more damage and also heal from more. Alright, hold on. Let's look at Lopmon. Lopmon is slow as fuck and also weak as fuck. So, do I actually have another Aegis? My camera's blocking. I do. I have another Aegis crystal. Perfect. So I'll throw that onto Lopmon so they stay alive. And actually, I'll give them a stamina crystal because they kind of need the HP. Floramon. There's no way I have another one. I do not. Let's go with a potency. You already have a chance of poisoning. Do I want to give you a higher chance of poisoning, or do I want to give you something like this? Dealing light damage. Or anti-anything else. Let's give you a higher chance of poisoning. Why the hell not? Alright, yeah, just let the important mons have the, items on them. Got no influence. I have no affinity with Kaito whatsoever. I was at 33. Rio was at 36. Rio was my highest affinity, and he died. What the fuck happened? I want to see, what can I fight here? Oh, just Gazamon? No. Back to the school area. Where are they? Yeah, let's look at these two. Agumon. Where'd he go, I wonder? Okay, Shuji looks mad for some reason. Lopmon, can I talk to you? Oh, something there. Crisp apple. That's it, alright. Shuji. This is all my fault. Only I've been able to keep it together. Shuji. What? Oh, Takuma. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. No, I feel like I should be the one to apologize. I didn't mean to scare you. I feel like my voice for Shuji has changed every time I do it, but whatever. How are you doing?
Shuji, you look like you're in so much pain all the time. I'm worried about you.
Shut up! What do you know? Not only was I thrown into some strange new world, I watched someone die in front of me!
I'm sorry. I only meant...
It's exactly the kind of thing the professor trusted me to keep from happening. If I had my act together, Ryo would still be here! Completely failed the professor! Shuji, I can see why you feel that way, but you shouldn't blame yourself. What happened to the two of them wasn't your fault. I mean, I partially blame him for the professor. He just ran off, leaving Saki alone. The minute he saw us, like, oh, safety! And ran for it, leaving her behind. No, it is my fault! I'm the oldest, the one who's supposed to be the leader! It's my job to keep everyone safe! How am I supposed to apologize to Ryo's parents? Well, as far as we know, Ryo's mom is dead, so... Yeah, I'm a little more centered there, I think. He really feels like he's responsible for what happened. But it's not like he's solely to blame for it. None of it was his fault. How do we answer his question? I'll apologize too. Well, I'm not sure what you would say, but I'll be there to apologize with you. Or what you should say, whatever. Words. After all, when it comes to what happened with Ryo, I'm at least as responsible as you were. Affinity with Shuji up. Thanks. You shouldn't have to feel that way. I really am a terrible leader, aren't I?
No, you're not. You're doing the best you can, and I think that's what counts.
Well, who asked you? Anyway, sorry. Would you mind giving me a little more time on my own? Are you sure? Yeah, I could use some time to think. Alright.
Shuji...
Shuji's not taking this well, and his own strong sense of responsibility isn't helping. Maybe it's best if I just leave him alone for a while. Fucking Lopmon, man. Lopmon wants to care so much, but he's such an asshole. I hate the crackling. Oh, he's already gone. Oh my god, this fucking crackling bullshit. I hate it. Thought I solved this problem. There. It's no longer 720 apparently for the game capture. It's now standard? I don't really see a difference. Do any of you? You're seeing exactly what I would be seeing. So I don't know. Meh. Can I talk to Aoi and Saki, or are they still kind of comforting each other? Guess Agumon isn't here. Okay, yeah, I think they're still comforting each other. Yeah, they're still... Alright. Nothing to do here. Lotmon, why are you in the toilet? I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. It's just weird that you're here. Hey, Lotmon. You're on your own?
Shuji told me to get lost.
Oh. Sounds like you've had things pretty rough, too.
I only ever seem to get in Shuji's way.
Yeah, it seems like Shuji still hasn't really accepted Lotmon. I hope Shuji starts to open up to you soon.
Me too. I'll keep trying to find a way to make it so we get along like you and Agumon.
Sounds good. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, but that reminds me. Agumon went off somewhere earlier and he hasn't come back. Do you know where he went?
I'm pretty sure Agumon was headed for the shrine.
The shrine? Why would he go there?
I'm not sure.
I wonder if it's got something to do with what he was muttering to himself about. Can I go to the shrine on my own? I mean, forest area. Doesn't say he's here. Oh, hey, Daybreak fan. Welcome back in. Meant to ask before, but if you're a core Power Ranger, what color would you be? Red, blue, green, yellow, or black? I mean, my favorite color is blue, shockingly enough, but I kind of prefer to be like the Black Ranger. Those their suits are generally the more slick-looking ones out of them all. Like, I'm mostly using Mighty Morphin as a reference right now, just in my mind. But when I think of Mighty Morphin, I don't immediately think of like the Red Ranger. It's usually black or green, but black a little more, just because the black on white is a really good combo. And a lot of the Black Rangers that have come since look really good. What about you? Which color would you go with? I doubt he'd gone much further than this. I think I hear something. Oh, now for 6th. Gold, silver, green, white, purple, crimson, or navy? I would probably have to say silver. Yeah, I'd go with silver for my 6th. I'd go with green for my core ranger color. 6th ranger color would be silver. Okay, alright, so we're on the same page for 6ths. Oh, wow, I can barely see that. Writing on the screen. One moment while I try to solve that. Which shouldn't take very long. Just have to go to stream elements and change a thing or two. Stream tools. Overlay. No, not the overlay gallery. My overlays. I decided to change up my text box thing. So it could show off BTTV, 7TV, all those emotes and stuff in the actual chat here. Gold is fine, but not a lot of gold colored clothes. Yeah, very true. Test, test. Damn, that is very faint. It's showing up there fully, so why? Perfectly opaque. Man, why is that coming out so faint? Does it want me to not have... Does it need a text box behind it? The secondary shadow didn't help. Ooh. Nope. It's checker chat. Okay, so the emotes show up fine on it. It's just the background color. I don't have a background color. I have it blank. But I guess that's too much for this, because now the text doesn't show up nice and clearly. Maybe if I bold it? Sorry, now this is somewhat of a, Yeah, that is way too see-through. Damn. Also, I guess I'll have the chat up here for Digimon, just so portraits aren't blocking it. Damn, that is way too faint. Do I have to bring in my old chat box until I figure that out? Or we just gotta go with a different font style. Yeah, I could go with a standard here. Go with the old classic college standard. If I can get to it. Goddamn, there's a lot of fucking... Where are you? I just saw you. Is it really not here? No, that just still shows up like crap. Damn. That's annoying. You can literally barely see it. And now I don't even know what the default was anymore. I think the default was Arial. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I have it as dark as it can go. I should have tested this more before trying to put it up here. Okay, that's a tiny bit better. Yeah, a little better. I might have to eventually put an actual overlay for this and not just full screen the game. There, testy, testy, test, test, test. Okay, that's a tiny bit better. Tiny bit. Maybe if I make it bigger. Yeah, I'll have to work on that later. Because that's very much not super clear. Yeah, well, I'll mess around with it later on. After stream, I think I did enough of that right now. Oh yeah, and plus white colors are kind of easy to stain. Yeah, 100%. So, silver is a better option. That's him. What's he doing humming to himself out here? Hey! Agumon! Oh, no, it looks even worse. If I had a chance to cosplay, it'd be a body killer. Yes, yes, a body killer is amazing. Nakatai Mikoto is such a good character. Everyone loves a Bari Killer, man. He's great. Sorry, this is still bugging the hell out of me. Most villains some evil because of tragedy or bland reasons. A body killer, I'm just bored as hell. Yup. Yeah, he's doing it because it's exciting. That's it. If I use Bombardier, that would be a better text option. Yeah, we're not even kidding everyone. Abari Killer, the 6th Ranger, technically 5th Ranger in what we know over here as Dino Thunder. He was a villain throughout, like, the entirety of the season. And, well... he was doing it because, like, hey, life is boring. This is kind of exciting. You guys are the Abba Rangers. I'll be the, I'll just, you know, be the Abari Killer. It's a game to him. He didn't actually care about world domination. He just needed something to do. He kind of succeeded in literally everything he had ever done. So he wanted something fun and a challenge. Send it back to Ariel for now. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to mess around with that. If you have Discord, I also have some cool pictures. Yeah, exactly. He was only an actual good guy for like 2 or 3 episodes, and then he died. He straight up died. Hey, he went out with a hell of a bang. Literally. Actually, what does... Sorry, this is just bugging the absolute mother-loving fuck out of me. What's a chat box? What are your font? Doesn't even tell me what the fucking font is. Where is it? I'll go back to my old chat box for now. Let's see where it's all at. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, that's actually perfect. Yeah, I'll go back to my old chat box for now. I still gotta troubleshoot the other one. A little bit more. Could it be because it's so covered by everything else? That wouldn't make any sense. Oh well. Trent Story is cool with it, with being sort of a split personality. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And I mean, they had to get around the fact that most of his footage was him fighting them, so they had to make that evil White Ranger clone. But hey, they made it work. He had to fight it to become, you know, himself and have all of his power. Evil for 11 episodes, beating Tommy's 5-episode run. Yeah, true. But Tommy had a hell of a run. He had a hell of a run as a villain. The Green with Evil arc is just too good. That's why the Green Ranger is one of my the original Green Ranger is one of my favorites. I've actually gotten pictures and an autograph from Jason David Frank. I actually have a picture of him in the Green Ranger suit while I'm standing next to him with a Kamen Rider belt on. That's all I had at the time. So that's pretty cool. Though I will admit, Tommy is a little overused in like all Ranger media at this point. Kind of like to see some of the other Rangers get more of a spotlight and not just Tommy. Tommy Wank can only go so far. Of course, the crackling is back. My god, I hate this thing. Ugh, whatever.
What? Oh, Takuma! It's just you! You startled me!
Sorry. What are you doing out here?
Ta-da! Take a look at this!
What is all that? It's ribs.
Well, I was thinking what might cheer people up, and this was all the stuff I found. Wait, is that why you went running off? That's right! Remember what you told me? You said to cheer people up. You said to cheer people up, I should do something for them I'd like done for me. So, I've been collecting stuff I thought would make them feel better.
Speaking of Tommy, Dino Thunder Black will get a Lightning Collection figure. Hopefully, eventually. Eventually, every Ranger will have one. They're just really going at them sporadically. With a lot of Mighty Morphin stuff. I actually kind of like that they're also doing villain Lightning Collections things too, because the villains don't get enough love figure-wise. Like, we actually have a proper Rita and Zed now. Like, hallelujah. I mean, I don't collect, Lightning Collection. Just because I'm not totally into that. I was more into trying to collect Megazords. In fact, up on shelves you cannot see right now, I have the Legacy Collection Megazord, Dragon Zord, Tiger Zord, and Falcon Zord. And then a thing in our one part of the basement, I've got the Mega Voyager and Astro Megazord. Mega Voyager and Astro Megazord, two things I found at the same flea market, like, I think over a year apart. The only thing I'm missing from the Mega Voyager is the actual missile part. The only thing I'm missing from the Astro Megazord is his gun. I have everything else. The turrets are still on there, it has the sword, it has the shield, the stickers are still on there in perfect condition, the fucking electronics still work, and have working batteries in them. That thing's over 20 years old at this point, it's still like in primo condition. I was amazed. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. Oh, the teasing for Wave 4 along with Galaxy Pink and S3D Yellow, okay. The only actual Ranger figures I have are some of the fig arts. I have all seven Mighty Morphin ones, along with Aka Ranger, Black Condor, and the red, pink, and black Koryugers. I'm saying the Koryugers because those figures were out before Dino Charge was even a thing. And also, technically, my Green Ranger fig arts is the Dragon Ranger fig arts, because guess what? It was a lot easier and cheaper to get Dragon Ranger than it was to get MMPR Green Ranger. That thing got scalped to hell. Just need the Mega Wing. Yeah, I just need to track down a Mega Winger, find the rest of that rocket, and I'm set. Oh, I also need the Delta Megazord. I mean, I technically have part of it. The Astro Megazord had the leg parts that clip into it for the Astro Delta Megazord formation. So I have some of the Delta Megazord. Not all, just some. I gave the Astro Megazord platform boots. In fact, right now, up on my desk, I've got Green Ranger and Black Condor kind of fighting each other. Just say who's got the saddest death in Sentai kind of thing. Who's had more of a heartbreaking death? The guy who died after his series was done, slowly passing away on a bench, or the guy who gave up his chance to be resurrected so a small child could? Both the Lightspeed Rangers get Lightning Collection, mostly for Titanium. 100%! Titanium Ranger needs a good figure. It's the first American-made Ranger, and they've done nothing with him. He was barely in Lightspeed as it is, and when he showed up in Super Mega Force, they made his helmet wrong. And also, you know, they rescinded the invite for his actor to come back for that special, because it was already too much money. Even though they were paying them, like, barely enough to cover the fucking flight. Super Mega Force has its issues, a lot of issues. It's a squandered anniversary season. Hopefully, Cosmic Fury makes up for it. Which, I know we're playing Digimon and I'm going on a Power Ranger rant, but I just never really get a chance to go on a Power Ranger rant. But the fact that after Dino Fury Season 2 is over, they're changing the title name to Cosmic Fury, but keeping the same cast, it hasn't been done in literally decades. The last time they carried cast over like that was going from Turbo to Space. That's how long ago this was, nearly 20 years ago. Actually, no. Yeah, about 20 years ago almost. Literally in its early stages where there was a full connecting storyline. The first six seasons of Power Rangers had one connected story. And the cast slowly changed, but they're all, you know, had something to do with each other for a bit. Season 1 had the main 6. Season 2, they swapped out 3 Rangers for 3 new ones. Season 3, they swapped out 1 more Ranger for a new one. Zeo, they once again swapped somebody out and another Ranger retired. Come Turbo, they replaced 1 person initially and then halfway through replaced everybody else. And then 4 of those 5 replacements went on into space. All still kind of following the same storyline, following doing the whole Zordon era. He was the central figure. If we get the Super Mega Force, I'll just pose them as Gokaiders, not that other shit. Yeah, I don't see Super Mega Force, the suits, as Super Mega Force suits. I see them as the Gokaiger suits. I love Gokaiger. Still love Gokaiger. I need to see their 10-year anniversary special, though. I absolutely need to watch that. It's the fucking Gokaigers. Everyone loves those guys. Freaking space pirates, man. Turn into any ranger ever. Why? Because they can. We got the keys, we got the power. We'll just turn into them. I absolutely love Power Rangers, Sentai, Kamen Rider. I literally jumped from Power Rangers to watching some Sentai to watching Kamen Rider. I went from the spin-off of a spin-off to the spin-off to the OG. Yeah, Super Mega Force has a lot of problems. They did not do it that great at all. So, really bad. Hey, can't erase it. It's there now. Not that I really would want to erase it. If I had that mentality, we would be erasing Turbo and... I mean, and Operation Overdrive, technically, just because we consider them really bad. I mean, Overdrive you might be able to get away with because it's not super connected to, like, anything. But Turbo, you can't just get rid of Turbo, because you get rid of Turbo, you don't get in space. You don't get in space, you don't get everything that happens afterward. But I think that's enough of focusing on one bad Saban related project. Now we'll go to something else that's tied to Saban briefly. So they did do the dub for Digimon. Megaforce suits are cool. Oh yeah, the Megaforce suits are good. The Ghost Ager suits are really good. Looking at them, they give me MMPR vibes, even though I don't think that isn't... Even though it's 100% not intentional. At least on the Sentai side of things. But just looking at them gives me Mighty Morphin vibes, so they would have worked really well properly as an anniversary season. They got the same lineup of colors as the core 5. They have the sculpted mouthpiece, which a lot of suits don't really have much anymore. But yeah, that's about it there. They tried, but not that well, so it is what it is. I could go on for too long about Power Rangers, so I'm gonna try to zone back in on Digimon. Another childhood favorite. Oh. Sounds like in his own way, Agumon was being really thoughtful. Thanks, Agumon. I'm sure everyone will love what you found.
I hope so. They'd make me really happy. No, it's all good. It's all good.
I never get to gush about Power Rangers or anything like that. I'm cool with taking a little detour to talk about things. I just don't want it to take up the entire 2 hours I plan to stream, because I can. I'm not kidding. I could spend a whole 2 hours just rambling. I'm totally okay with going on tangents. I just need to contain my tangents so they don't go on for too long. Oh, that was a move. What do we got? Nothing here? Cool. Alright, go back in there to talk to peoples. I'm not fighting Gazamon. Is it still the same shit for free battle? Oh, Fangmon. I'm gonna try to get the Fangmon. And then I'll use my last 2 moves, and then we can actually get somewhere. Probably gonna go to that amusement park. Okay, I think I would need both Gazamon and try for the Fangmon. So... Lopmon... Floramon... We'll throw in Dracmon. Dokugamon... Deltamon... and Meramon. Start bat. Alright, we'll try the Gazamon. Try guessing what I think of you. That I'm cool, that I'm trouble, I'm funny, that I'm easy. Trouble? I can't remember what these Gazamon like. Alright, well, not that. Well, he's already pissed off. Yeah, well. I tried. Not well, but I tried. Sangalopmon. Yeah, pissed off Gazamon. I barely did anything. Don't cry. Alright, I'll try talking to the other Gazamon. Don't you think every day is just so boring? Let's go do something. Okay. What kind of food do you like? I think it's, love me some meat! I don't care if you smile or laugh or whatever, ain't gonna trust no human, huh? I'll earn your trust? Hey, I'm still enough to listen to what he wants. Oh, God. Let's go with items. Think fast. Boo! Bandages? Boo on you, sir! Why would you give me fucking bandages? I have plenty of those. Alright, Lopmon. You're doing something. Alright, Dokugumon. Oh, I didn't poison. That's fine, Deltamon can take it. He's a big boy. Alright, Fangmon. So let's call it off. Okay. Good. Should I have to puff out your chest around a weak monster like myself? Oh, my bad. Alright. What do you think decides what's right or wrong? Oh, fuck. I forget the answer to this one. I don't want to fuck it up. Really, right and wrong is very much all of this. Sadly, I mean, your preferences would also kind of be your beliefs. Reality, I don't know, reality itself? Alright, cool. Come on, give me Fangmon! Ugh, whatever. I tried. Next time. Oh, guard break's actually an attack. Alright, cool. There, dead. not bad. Oh, Marimon's almost ready to level up again. Oh, bandage and big bandage. Lovely. Alright, let's talk to people. I have 2 more moves left. Let's check in on Minoru, because he's kind of not doing the greatest. Or will it actually let me properly talk? No, it won't. Okay. Okay, so he would just say the exact same things. Cool. Labramon? There's Labramon. I should talk to her. And also Agumon's just kind of chilling. Labramon. Hey, Labramon. What are you doing all by yourself?
Yeah, I'm surprised Aoi isn't here with you. Sometimes we like to do things on our own, too. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I prefer to stay with Takuma.
You go off on your own sometimes too, Agumon.
Yeah, well, it's complicated. Actually, not really.
Oh my god. Fucking Agumon.
Anyway, were you looking for Aoi? Or did you want to talk with me?
Actually, I'm trying to get everyone together. Kaito's upset that nobody's shown up in the cafeteria. He says if people aren't there, by noon he'll look for Miu on his own, and he seems pretty anxious about it.
Oh, okay, got it. I'll be sure to be in the cafeteria by noon. See you then!
That's it? Really? Okay, well, let's talk to Kaito, Dracmon, and maybe Floramon. Who will it let me? Should I call out to Kaito? Will it let me? Oh my god, it will. Oh yes, let me waste a talk on fucking Floramon. Sure, no, I'm talking to Kaito. Are you still not ready to go? It's taking so long. I'm working on letting everyone know. Besides, you said you'd wait until noon. What the? When did auto turn on? Weird. I'd rather not be waiting at all. And we all know that. But don't try to rush people too much. All that stuff with Rio hit everyone harder than I'd realized. Makes sense to me. They probably all realize the same thing could happen to any of them. It's not so easy to get over something like that. Oh my god, what the fuck happened? Until last night, none of us fully realized just how dangerous this place could be. Probably deep down, none of us thought we'd actually die. We thought we'd be rescued. And Miu's out there right now, on her own in a dangerous place like this. Miu.
What am I doing? I don't have time for this. Yay, wait! Are you just gonna go charging out there again?
Think about what happened yesterday.
We can't let something happen to Miu, or the same thing happen to Miu. So I'm going, even if it has to be alone. It's like I haven't learned anything. Kaito, wait! No! I've waited long enough!
This is bad. He might actually leave this time. I need to convince him to stop. But it has to be good, or he won't listen. Should I say we need his help too? Or should I try to stop him by force? Yeah, stop him by force. Persuade him. Oh, God. should I? How do I do this now? Ugh. I had this stop being a problem for so long. God damn it, Elgato. Why? Why is it gonna crackle? Let's try appealing for help. Kaito, if you go, you're putting us in danger too. Please, we need to stick together. I don't see what difference having one less person in the group makes. But wasn't the whole problem yesterday that we didn't work together? Well... Besides, in a world where anything could happen, we could use all the help we can get. I don't know. How much help do you think this hothead could be? He's stubborn, short-tempered, and totally focused on Miyu. Shut up! Look, the important thing is we shouldn't split up. Kaito, please. No, alright, fine. You don't have to beg me like that. Besides, I guess having more help looking for Miyu would make things easier. Thanks, Kaito. Yeah, sure. Oh, what's this? Your face is turning red. It is not. Let's all work together to find Miyu. You're right, Takuma. Thanks. I'm sorry, Takuma. Kaito tends to act without thinking. Oh, shut it! I love their dynamic. Everyone's probably in the cafeteria by now. I should head back. And yeah, that's everybody.
よかった。全員集まってくれてたんだな。そりゃあタクマが必死で頼みに来るからさ。無視するわけにもいかないじゃん。
So don't want Kaito to run off on his own.
さっきまであれこれと悩んでいたくせにか。
ああ、それは言わない約束だろ。
Minoru was pretty upset before. Looks like he's in better shape now. Not to mention the others.
たくまくん、心配ばかりかけてごめんね。私もう大丈夫だから。バッチリ復活したんだよね。
そっか、よかった。
たくまのおかげだな。
春とみゆきもちゃんと来てくれてありがとな。それで本題のみゆちゃんの救出の件だが、それについてはまず俺から一つ言わせてくれ。本当は妹のためにみんなを巻き込みたくはなかったんだ。なのにすまねえ。うわー、マジかよ。あのカイトがすまねえだって。
Oh my god, Minoru!
祈る、茶化すな。
そうだよ。カイトの真剣な気持ちに水を差したらダメでしょ。ミノルってほんと調子者なのね。
わかんないかな。俺はね、わざと空気を明るくしようとしてるの。
Yeah, and everyone is really upset right now. Well, sometimes Minoru can go too far.
ねえカイトくん、私たちに申し訳ないと思うことはないわ。そうよ、私たちみんなミオを助けに行くつもりだったもの。むしろ 謝るのは私たちの方かも。一刻も早く助けに行きたかったはずなのに、集まるのが遅くなってごめんなさい。
いや、昨日のこともあったからな。仕方ねえって分かってるから。そういうわけだから、みんな手を貸してくれ。
Yeah.
ああ、もちろんだ。ちょっと待ってくれ。
Shuji, shut the fuck up. You get no say. I'm sorry. You get no say. I still blame you for the professor, so you can go to hell. You treat Lopmon like shit, so you can go to double hell. You get absolutely no say in this whatsoever. Like, I hate this fuck. Hey, Fuquitos. Oh, great. Are my sound alerts broken again? They're probably broken again, aren't they? Because of course they are. More stuff for me to troubleshoot after stream. Unless it was just super quiet. Or can I control them? I control them with my sound again, like my thing? Let's find out. I got so many things now I need to check out. Ugh. Alright, let's try this hello there again, see if it actually goes off.
Hello there.
Okay, I heard it. Did you guys hear it? Did you guys hear that hello there? Oh, hallelujah. They're not as broken as I thought they were. Oh, one less thing to actually worry about. Great. Perfect. Ah. Thank God. I can control the sound again through OBS. Well, I mean, well, actually through Streamlabs, not OBS. But thank God. Oh God. Alright, one less thing for me to have to troubleshoot now. I still have to troubleshoot me using stream elements for my chat box to get all the 7TV and BTTV emotes to be showing up. To have the actual text show up well and not see-through. I don't know what the hell that's about. I might just have to actually use a freaking text box for them. But whatever. One thing at a time. But yeah, how you doing, Fuquitos?
この状況で言うのは申し訳ないが、本当に行くつもりなのか？
修二。
今のどういう意味だよ。
そのままの意味だ。化け物の敵に正体不明の霧。その危険性は昨日十分に味わったはずだろう。亮と同じように、もしかしたら彼女ももう。
なんてこと言うの、修二さん。
あ、僕は客観的な意見を言っただけで。
Now you're looking at this from the chicken shit perspective.
ミユは助からねえってのが客観的な意見だっていうのかよ、てめえ。
おい、暴力はやめろよ。ハルとミユキもいるんだぞ。
怖い。怖い。
悪いけど、そいつの言ってることだけは認められねえ。
僕はここにいるみんなの命に責任があるんだ。リーダーとして 慎重な判断を下す必要があるんだ。
I didn't vote for him.
何がリーダーとしてだ。なもただ臆病風吹かせてるだけじゃねえか。
おいカイト、やめてやれ。
僕は臆病なんかじゃない。君のような無鉄砲な人間にはわからないかもしれないが、年上には年上としての責任があるんだ。
修二もやめてよ。
うるさい、お前は黙ってろ。
修二さん、ちょっと落ち着いてください。カイトだって兄としての責任があるからこそ必死なんですよ。
それは。
Yeah, he hadn't thought about the fact that the older brother wants to save his little sister because he's her older brother. Why couldn't Shuji die instead of Rio? I'd prefer to have Rio around. I just hate Shuji entirely. Fuck this guy.
そいつみてえな軟弱な野郎に俺の気持ちが。兄貴の責任の大きさってもんが分かってたまるかよ。
僕が無責任だって言いたいのか。
ああ、もうこれじゃいつまで経っても話が進まないじゃない。
僕やだよ、みんなが喧嘩するの。
そんなの僕だって同じだよ。
I know I should stop this argument before it goes on much longer, but how? Should I side with Kaito? Respect Shuji's opinion? Or try to enlist help from somebody else? Of course it's gonna make me... I don't know what to choose. I'm kind of with Kaito on this, mostly because I hate Shuji, but he's got a point. Or should I get, you know, an outside opinion? Let's get an outside opinion.
ミノル、なんとか言ってくれ。俺？じゃあ、ここは民主的に多数決とか？
That works.
それはどうなの？人の命がかかってるのに。
冗談だって。
それはないぞ、ミノル。
そんなこと言われたってよ。そんじゃあ探しに行く組と残る組の二手に分かれるとか。
Oh my god, the split up thing again.
それは反対だよ。行くなら全員でだ。俺の意見全否定じゃん。タクマかなんとか言えって言ったのに。ごめん。もういい。手を貸してくれって言ったが、揉めるならなしだ。じゃあな、俺は行くぜ。
勝手な真似はよせ。
邪魔するな。
修二さんもカイト君もいい加減にしてください。
葵君、すっげえ。あの二人を一気に黙らせた。
なかなかに勇ましい声だったな。
I hadn't realized Aoi can get so loud.
ここで言い争っていて何になるんですか？こんなの時間の無駄です。
Yeah, she is pissed.
カイト君、修二さんと喧嘩してもミュウちゃんは助からない。そうでしょ？
それは。
修二さん、危険って言いますけど、危ないからってここにこもるつもりですか？
そんなつもりは。
ミュウちゃんを探し出すのももちろんですけど、元の世界に帰るための方法を見つけるためにも行動するべきだと私は思います。
あれ、なんか急に葵の声がちっちゃくなった。
Probably because she's embarrassed she talked so loud.
短歌切ったのはいいけど途中で恥ずかしくなったんじゃない？葵、恥ずかしがることなんてないわよ。さっきの葵、とってもかっこよかった。いえ、ごめんなさい。私なんかが偉そうに。
いや、葵君の言う通りだ。すまない。
俺もカッとなって悪かった。
よーし、それじゃミーを助けに行くっつうのにまとまったってことで。
いや、なんでミノルが仕切り出すのよ。
なんかそういうノリが必要かなって思ってさ。で、どこに向かえばいいんだ？
Alright. Well, that Tentomon did say they were headed toward the amusement park, so...
確か昨日遊園地に探しに行くって言ってたよな。ああ、昨日あったテントモンってやつの話によれば、ミュウはアルケニモンから逃げた後、遊園地の方へ行ったみてえだ。テントモンがキラキラしたとこって言ってたやつだよな。
キラキラしたところなんだか素敵そう。
向かったのは本当に遊園地で間違いないのか？
ほぼ間違いねえよ。あいつは昔から遊園地が好きだったからな。
それが突然見下ろしたところにできてるなら行かないわけがないってことか。
キラキラの大きな輪があってすごかったもんな。
Sorry.
子供ってのはみんな漏れなく遊園地が好きって相場が決まってるしな。みゆきと春だって好きだろ遊園地。
僕、わかんない。
わかんない。
嘘だろ？
They don't know? Does that mean they've never been to an amusement park?
遊園地にいる可能性が高いことは分かった。ならすぐにでも出発しよう。
じゃあみんな、行ってらっしゃい。
いやいやいや、君たちも一緒に来るんだよ。
また？どうして？
子供をさらうモンスターがいると分かっている今、君たちだけ残していくわけにはいかないからな。そうだろみんな。
意義なーし。
だな。
そう、わかった。
そう。ところで遊園地への行き方ってわかるかしら？
Well, we can go back up to that radio tower we were trying to check out through the cable car, and then just walk down the mountain?
昨日電波塔の上から確認したから問題ね。
方角的にはいつもの森から遊園地に向かう道がどっかにあるはずだと思うぜ。
よし、森の中を通ればいいんだな。僕が先頭を歩くからみんなしっかりついてきてくれ。
What's he sighing about? Actually, that reminds me. He was acting kind of weird yesterday.
なあ、春。
何？
昨日のは、一体何だったの？
Miyuki's always kind of strange, but sometimes Haru just seems off. Like he'll suddenly say something mature, or act like he's seen through things.
ごめんなさい。僕にもよくわかんない。
Is Haru the secret villain?
そうか。ごめんな。
Is he not aware of it himself?
おーい、たくま、はる、みゆき、早くしないと俺出ちゃうぞ。
待って。
二人とも急ごう。
お姉ちゃん、行こう。
Through the forest we go!
ずいぶん歩いてきたけど、全然遊園地には着かないな。
昨日上から見た時はもっと近くに見えたのにな。
つーか、本当にこっちで合ってんのかね。僕が間違ってると言いたいのか？
Yeah, I don't think you know where you're going.
そんな風には言ってないですよ。
I am.
でも万が一ってこともありますし。
森の中は方角がつかみづらいのも事実だしな。
僕他に道がないか見てこようか。
そんなことをしてはぐれたりしたら二度手間になるじゃないか。
そうだよね。ダメ。私ちょっと疲れてきた。さきさん大丈夫？ちょっと休憩する？
んな時間はねえ。とっとと先に進まねえと。
このペースだとあっという間に暗くなっちまうかもしれないしな。
ごめんなさい。僕とお姉ちゃんが歩くのが遅いから。
ごめんなさい。
二人のせいじゃないよ。みんなも少し疲れてきてると思うし。
And take a break.
そうよ。カイトもドラクモンももう少し考えてよ。
すまん。
んなこと言ったってよ。
ねえたくま、本当にこのまま歩いてっていいのかな。
そう言われると僕もちょっと不安になってきたかも。
Should we keep on like this, or try to find another way? Or do we just turn back? Oh my god, stop giving me decisions! Just to affect my karma meter. Oh, my back. I'm gonna go and grab something to drink real quick and also maybe stretch out a little bit. I'll be back very shortly, so hang tight. And I am back. Had a brief little stretch. And a little more now, because of course. Whew. Press on, I guess.
修二さんとカイトの言う通り、このまま進もうよ。今から引き返すのも大変だし、休憩するにしてもここじゃ落ち着かないし。
まあそれもそうなんだけどね。でももう少しだけペースを考えてもらえるとありがたいです。
そうだな、考慮しよう。こうして無駄話をしている方がますます疲れることになる。歩くペースは少し落としつつ、とにかくこのまま進むぞ。
へいへい、わかりましたよーっと。修二さん、なんだか苛立ってるみたいだから、あんまり余計なこと言うなよ。だな。
Well, we finally made it out of the forest, but...
まだ遊園地なんて全然見えてこねえじゃんかよ。
面白いものとかないか
ねえ、ちょっとさすがにそろそろ限界来てるかも。さきさん、顔色が悪い。さき、私に捕まって。さすがに休憩した方がいいんじゃないかしら。
break would be a good idea.
この先もまだ長いかもしれないことを思うと、適度な休息は必要不可欠かもしれん。
つっても先頭切ってるあの二人がな。
Shuji and Kaito are both pressing on with no signs of slowing down. I can understand why Kaito would be in a hurry, but why Shuji?
修二、僕もう足が痛いよ。
いいから黙って歩け。
Yeah, Shuji, go fuck yourself. You see that bridge? Jump off it.
修二さん、そんな言い方しなくても。
そうっすよ。みんなもう疲れがピークなんだし。
休むのは遊園地に着いてからと思っていたが。
Sounds like even Shuji's starting to waver. Should we stop for a break or press on? I would kind of like to look around here. Oof. Let's take a break.
やっぱり一度休憩にしましょうよ。
その方がいいかもな。
ってカイトが言うなんて珍しいな。
あれを見ちまうとな。
Huh? Miyuki's just falling asleep.
お姉ちゃん、寝ちゃった？
完全に船こいでんな。
確かにあれじゃ進むぞとは言えないね。
はあ、わかった。それじゃあ少し休憩にしよう。幸いこの辺りには例の霧は出てないようだしな。
うん。あれの怖い感じはしないよ。
カイトも文句はないな。
ねえよ。
やっと休める。さき、大丈夫？みゆきちゃんとはるくんもこっちで一緒に休憩しましょう。起こしちゃったかしら。
いや、目を閉じたまま歩いてるな。
よっぽど疲れさせちまったみてえだな。
you
幼い
think?
二人にはさすがに過酷すぎる道のりだっただろうか。
かもな。でも置いてくわけにはいかなかったし。
過酷といえばあっちもみたいだけど。 ロップモンのこと？
Oh, Lopmon.
修二、ごめんね。僕、また足を引っ張って。
いいから黙って休んでろ。次は遊園地まで休みなしだからな。
I'm gonna throw you off the bridge. Man, sounds like he's still gonna have it rough between here and the amusement park. But anyway, I'd better get some rest. I know they're on break, but maybe I should talk to them. How many can I talk to? Oh, 3 of them, okay. Iron Bridge. Large iron bridge has been built between the mountains. Seems odd to me. Shouldn't be any roads for cars to travel on in the mountain trail we used. Oh yeah, we've basically been here, so, Aoi first.
Hey, Takuma? I wanted to thank you for what you did this morning.
Huh? I don't remember doing anything special.
Sure you did. You tried to cheer me up along with Saki and Labramon, remember? Only I couldn't seem to stop crying. It was kind of embarrassing, honestly.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, I was feeling pretty bad this morning, too. I've just been trying to focus on what needs to get done.
I can see that. And right now our top priority is to find Miyu.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, though. Yesterday, Tentamon said Miyu ran to the shiny place. But are we sure that's really the amusement park?
Huh? Why not?
Well, sometimes Labramon and the others use unique language, which has me worried.
That's true. Sometimes Agumon says stuff that I don't understand at all. I don't think this is like that, though. I mean, we saw that Ferris wheel ourselves.
Yeah, we did. You're right. I've probably been overthinking things.
Minoru. Hey, what do you think is going on with that Arukenimon yesterday? Well, she did call us sacrifices, so clearly she's an enemy. I wonder why, though. Good question. By the way, why is it that Falcomon and the others are on our side? It seems like some monsters like Agumon and Falcomon are friendly. Others are willing to help us, even if they don't want to be friends, like Dentamon. And some are obviously enemies. Yet, they're all monsters. It's weird. You think so? I mean, even with humans, some people are good and others are bad. I bet it's the same with monsters. In other words, some monsters like us, others don't, and still others want to use us. When you put it like that, I guess it makes sense. Sure. Fucking Shuji. Oh, hey, Takuma. Something bothering you? I was just thinking maybe you should be spending time with Lopmon right now. That's not necessary. But it seemed like his legs were really hurting him. Doesn't that bother you? So his stupid little legs hurt. So what? He's a monster. You'll get over it. You don't have to be so nasty about it. The stupid thing's nothing but a burden anyway. He can't do anything useful like Agumon or Falcomon. Why'd I get stuck with a lousy monster like him? It's not fair! Sounds like Shuji may need more time before he's ready to open up to Lopmon. Fuck this guy. That's all I gotta say.
そろそろ行くぞ。
もうついさっきここに着いたばっかりじゃない？
もう十分休憩したろ。遊園地まではまだ距離があるみてえだし、ここでチンタラしてる場合じゃねえんだ。
カイトの言う通りだぜ。こんなペースじゃあっという間に夜になっちまう。
That's true. We really shouldn't stop for much longer than this. But has everyone gotten enough rest? Saki, Miyuki, and Lotmon all seemed pretty exhausted. I think I'm most worried about fucking Lotmon. Lotmon said his legs were sore. I think I saw tears in his eyes. That concerns me.
ロップも足痛いの治った？
僕もちゃんと歩くよ。修二、今度は足引っ張らないように僕もちゃんとするね。
当たり前のことをいちいち言うな。
Fuck this guy.
どうして修二はいつも言葉がチクチクしてるんだろう。
心に余裕がない証なのだろうが、ロップもあまり気にしすぎるなよ。
Lotmon, I'll adopt you. I'll have a second partner. I don't care.
僕大丈夫だから。
Well, Shuji's as demanding as ever, but it does look like we can get moving.
修二さん、みんな体力も戻ってきたみたいだし、カイトの言う通り、そろそろ出発しましょう。
もたもたしてるとミュウがどうなるかわかんねえんだからな。
そんなこと言われずとも分かってる。みんな先へ進むぞ。
I thought for sure we were in for more forest after we got over this pass, but... Oh, there we go. Found it.
ようやく遊園地が見えてきたぞ。長い道のりだった。
なるほど。あの木々の向こうに見える建物が遊園地というものなのか。
あんなに大きな建物、僕見たことない。
あそこにミュウが。待ってろよ、ミュウ。
たくま、僕が昨日見た大きな輪っかもあるよ。
Yup.
あれは観覧車って言うんだよ。
なんだかカラフルな建物がいっぱいなのね。見てるだけで楽しくなっちゃうのが遊園地なのよね。
君たちはしゃいでる場合じゃないだろう。こんな時に。
すいません。ちょっとくらいいいと思ったんだけどな。
ミノルくん、カイトくんの気持ちも考えてあげて。
待ってろよ、ミュウ。俺がすぐに見つけ出してやるからな。
カイト、焦ってんだろうがちょっと落ち着いとけよ。視野が狭くなるといざって時危ねえからな。
分かってるよ。
ミノル、お前はカイトとは逆にもう少し集中すべきだな。
まったく、ミノルよりもハルとミユキの方がよっぽどお利口さんね。
お姉ちゃん、もうすぐ遊園地だよ。
もうすぐ。
面目ない。とにかくあともう少しで到着だな。中にどんな奴がいるかわからないし、慎重に行こう。
Dreamland. Kirby? We gonna find Kirby here?
おお、本当に遊園地だ。 あちこちガタは来ているようだけど。
ボロボロの校舎と比べたら全然綺麗なものよね。ロープウェイを見た時も驚いたけれど、なんだか不思議な感じがするわね。なんだろう、ちょっと怖いわよね。え、どうしてどうして？
遊園地って怖いところなの？
いや、遊園地そのものが怖いわけじゃないんだよ。ただ、
Hmm.
こうやって見るとちょっと不気味っていうかまあね、子供の笑い声もない無人の遊園地なんて、そりゃ怖いに決まってるよ。
無理はしなくていいんだぞ。ここは俺が様子を。
いや、俺が一番に入るね。それ。
Goddamn Minoru.
おいミノル。
よかったな。チケット代は払わなくていいみたいな。
Oh my god.
まったく慎重に行動すべきだというのに。
なんだよ、これくらいどってことないだろ。
Minoru's trying to play it cool, but I can see the way his legs are shaking. I'll just pretend I didn't notice.
それでこれからどうしたらいいかしら。あら、葵、目的はミオを探すことでしょ？ええ、それはもちろんそうだけど、この中のどこにいるかも見当がつかないから。
So you check it from top to bottom.
なもん片っ端から探すしかねえだろ。
Or corner to corner.
違いねえけど、ちと効率が悪くねえか？
とにかく中は広そうだし、手分けして探そうか。
賛成。僕はタクマと一緒に探すぞ。
じゃあ僕も修二と。
いや、ばらけてはまた何があるかわからない。戦いになった時も戦力は分散させない方がいい。
そうか、そうだね。
とにかく全員一丸となって動こう。僕は誰が欠けても嫌だ。
With Shuji as upset as he was this morning, I wasn't sure what to expect. But he seemed a lot more confident since we got here. It really is reassuring when Shuji's able to keep it together.
必ず僕たちみんなで一緒に元の世界に帰るんだ。いいね。
Well, all of us except for Rio. He's dead.
はーい、わかりました。で、いいんでしょ？
ちまどろっこしいけど、全員で固まっとかねえと危ないしな。
修二さん、すっかり引率の先生みたいね。
よし、それじゃあ中に。
Are those footsteps? A Patamon, Beomon, and Palmon.
うわっ、
侵入者
ここから先へは通さないんだから。
なんだ新しい化け物
の割にはなんていうかちっこいっていうか。
かわいい。あ、葵？あ、違うのよ、違うの。今のはちょっとうっかり言っちゃっただけで。
I can see why that would be her initial reaction, but what are these things?
で、なんなんだてめえらは。邪魔するつもりなら容赦はしねえぞ。
お前たちは悪者だな。
女王様の命令で排除する。ここから出て行って。
How much you want to bet?
Yes, we all agree. Baron is an idiot.
Thank you, Brozard. How you doing, buddy? How much you want to bet that the queen is Miu?
悪者とか女王様とか何の話？
You I forgot what the alert was? Yeah, that's it. Yep.
全然わかんないよ。
しらばっくれてもダメだからな。待ってよ、僕たちは悪者なんかじゃないよ。だってお前たちは子供をさらう悪いモンスターって聞いてるよ。
悪いモンスターをここに入れるわけにはいかないのよ。
Huh?
人さらいはすぐに出てけー。
僕たちはそんなことしないよ。
一体何がどうなって僕らが子供をさらうって話になってるんだ。
俺たちはアルケニモンってやつにさらわれた子を探してここに来たんだ。ミュウって言うんだ。見なかったか？
アルケニモン、あのド悪党のことね。まさかここに来たのもアルケニモンの命令で。
ついに正体を現したな。
あんたたちはあいつの手下なのか。やっちまえ。
いや、そうじゃなくてダメだ、話が噛み合わないぞ。
そもそもそんなに大勢の人間の子供をさらって連れ歩いてるじゃないか、お前。さらってないよ。
Hey then.
いや、俺さらわれてねえし、こいつらは俺たちの仲間だし。
いかにも彼らは決して怪しいものでも危害を加えるものでもない。
本当？どういうこと？女王様から聞いた話と違うじゃない。
Who is the queen?
どうする？どうしよう。しょうがないから作戦会議する。
Now they're arguing about something. They don't seem like they're all that bad.
なんか始まったみたいだけど、俺たちもどうする？とにかく話を聞いてくれないかな。
うるさいうるさい。あんな小さい子供をさらってるくせに。
そうだそうだ、あっちの二人なんて怯えて固まってるよ。
え、僕たちのこと？
Oh god.
って、あれは怯えて固まってるんじゃなくて、あの二人のデフォルトなの。
どうしたら僕たちが子供をさらってないって信じてくれるの？
それを信じたら女王様が嘘つきってことになっちゃうじゃない。
Ugh.
じゃあ嘘ついてんじゃねえの？
聡明で無敵の魔法使いの女王様が嘘なんておっしゃるものか。
あ、またお前、女王様に気に入られようと思って心にもないこと言って。
だって気に入られないと石にされちゃうし。今のは内緒ね。
Turn you to stone? I don't recall any Digimon that... Kakatorimon? Is their queen a Kakatorimon?
石にされるってもしかして脅されてるんじゃ？
That's the only one I recall that can turn other mons to stone. And it's also a big fucking bird.
何それ。だとしたら女王様の方が悪者じゃん。石にされちゃうなんて怖い。
待てよ、そいつ相手を石にするような力を持っているのか？
そうよ。仲間の一人が石ころになったところを女王様のお力で元に戻したの。石にするも戻すも自由自在。奇跡の力の持ち主なの。
ここにもそんな厄介な化け物がいるなんて。
とにかく その女王様に会わせてくれ。
嫌よ、お前たちに侵入されては私たちがどうなるかわかんないから。
じゃあ俺たちが女王様を説得するなり、なんだったら倒してやるからここを通せ。それでいいだろう。
そんなこと。
Oh my god, how long is this gonna go for? Is there a Mr. Kokatorimon?
どうしよう、いい機会かも。
待ってよ、こいつらなんかに女王様がやられるものか。
そうだそうだ、それに女王様は言っていた。大きな人間は悪者だって。
こいつらは大きな人間だから悪者ってことね。
異議なーし。
大きな人間？それってどういう意味だ？
体の大きさのことじゃないわよね。大人のことを言ってるのかな。
いや、僕らは大人とは言えないと思うが。
Hmm.
ああ、もうますますわかんねえ。
くそ、そんなことどうでもいいだろう。おい、いいから早く俺たちを通してくれ。
とにかくここを通りたいなら力ずくできなさい。
You're not a threat.
そういうことならもっと早くやっときゃよかったぜ。
はあ、俺とカイトの得意技だからな。
いや、でも
冷静に話し合いましょう。
They're not gonna listen.
そうよ、何でもかんでも戦えばいいってものじゃないわ。そんなこと言って騙そうとしてるでしょ。
なんかこう獣同士でいい感じに話つけてくれたりとかできないの？
できればそうしたいものだが。
たくま、どうしたらいいと思う？
I'm really not sure. Obviously, it'd be best to avoid a fight, but if they attack us, we'll have no choice. It'd be nice if Agumon could find a way to convince them, though. Agumon, work this out. We don't want to fight. You asked for this. Yeah, you asked for this. Sure. Agumon, work this out.
僕らが説得しても拉致が開かない。アグモン、うまく話してみてくれないか？
僕にできるかな。
私も手伝ってあげる。
僕たちはたくまたちをさらってないし、アルケニモンの仲間でもないよ。
そんな話信用できるか。だって本当のことだもん。昨日だってアルケニモンと戦ったんだよ。え、あの悪いやつと？
うん、アルケニモンは逃げたけど、アルケニモンの仲間は倒したぞ。
みんなでガッツンとね。あんなに悪いやつの仲間を倒しちゃうくらい強いなんて。お前らもやっぱり悪者に違いないんだ。
あくそ、もうこれ以上待てるか。強行突破だ。
仕方ない。全員で突破しよう。
どうするの？あんないっぺんに来られたら。
こうなったら女王様に報告よ。覚えてなさい。
逃げてった。
That happened.
何だったんだ？
わかんないけど。
いいんじゃない？結果的に戦わずに済んだわけだし。そうね。あの子たち相手に戦うのはちょっと気が引けるもの。
Yeah, we would have straight up murdered them.
まあな。
だがほっといていいのか？あいつら女王様ってのに報告に行ったんだろ？
確かに気にならないわけじゃないけど。
あんな変な奴らに構ってる場合じゃねえ。とっとと中に入ってミュウを探すぞ。
わかった。そうしよう。
おお、なんか広いとこに出たぞ。
中央広場とかそういう感じかな。
ってことはここが敷地のど真ん中ってとこか。
位置関係が分かりづらいな。地図でもあればよかったんだが。
元の世界の遊園地だとさ、こういうとこでショーとかやったりすんだよな。
ミノル、ショーとはなんだ？
いろんなキャラクターが歌ったり踊ったりパレードしたりするんだよ。
着ぐるみを着たキャラクターがわーっと出てたりとかね。
It's totally not Disney World, guys. It's Dreamland.
へえ、なんだか楽しそうね。
お客さんを巻き込んでいきなり物語が始まったりすることもあるんだよな。お前たち、ここからは一歩も通さないぞなんつってさ。
ありがちだよね。
それってああいう感じ？
感じ？
ああいうって？
Oh, they're back.
お前たち、今度こそここから先へは通さないぞ。
覚悟しなさい。
ち、また出やがったか。
さっきは慌てて逃げてったくせにな。
あれは逃げたのではない。戦略的な戦略だったのだ。である。
戦略的な戦略？その言い方はおかしくはないか。表現が重複しているじゃないか。
修二さん、そんな真面目に。
Yeah.
こら、動くな。妙な動きをすれば今すぐあるだぞ。
あれって何？
God damn it, Agumon.
だからあれ、それだ。やっちゃうんだから。
あのね、私たちはあなたたちに危害を加えるつもりはないの。そうよ、さっき遊園地の入り口でも言ったでしょ。でもここまで追いかけてきたじゃない。悪者だからしつこく来たに違いないもん。
え、違うって。僕たちはただ人を探しに。
だー、もう我慢ならねえ。
おい、カイト。
これ以上話しても時間の無駄だ。邪魔しようってんなら力ずくで蹴散らしてやる。
Okay, calm down.
怖くなんてないからな。
いや、結構怯えてるじゃん。
ちょっとかわいそうだよ。
カイト、ここは落ち着いて。
うるせえ、タクマも邪魔すんな。
あんなちっちゃい子たち相手に戦う気？
ああ、こっちに来るな。
負けるつもりはないけど。
Okay, cut the bravado. Just leave.
散々人をおちょくりやがって。覚悟はできてんだろうな。
Kaito is dead serious. Is there any way I can keep this from getting out of hand? I had to get Kaito to calm down for now. Oh, not a lot to work with. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to finish, let me finish for today now. Did I delete the old chat, or is it still here? Oh, I'm just... that standard for now. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna end off there for today. That wasn't too bad. This feels like a confrontation I can continue and finish off next time I eventually play, which I'm not 100% sure when that's gonna be. Definitely sometime... Actually, not even definitely sometime next week. Not sure. So I'm not gonna know my work schedule till late tomorrow. Which... I am not streaming tomorrow, just because of the way my shift starts and ends. I'm just gonna probably be way too tired to even try to do a stream. But I will be back Friday at 6 p.m. for some more HoloCure. Gonna try out more of the new characters, try out that second map again, and see what we can do. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.